Hey you guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Janae Baker, CEO and founder of JSM Financial Solutions. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, go ahead and click that button below and subscribe. So I wanted to talk to you guys about life before bankruptcy and life after bankruptcy, because there is life after bankruptcy. I want to give you guys my example. As I stated previously before, that I filed a bankruptcy, which was a Chapter 7, and normally a Chapter 7 is where they they add, they get rid of everything except student loans. Now, I wish they could get rid of student loans. Some cases they can get rid of student loans. I believe there will be private loans, but I highly doubt that it will be federal loans. But in some cases, student loans can be included in the bankruptcy. So let me not quote it, but I was not lucky. Unfortunately, I was not lucky. Whew, I wish. Glad Biden forgave, 20,000, that's something. Something is better than nothing, correct? So I'm grateful. I filed a Chapter 7 back in 2013. Once again, I was pregnant with my first child, which is my son, and I had identity theft. And once again, I was uneducated on how to get rid of those accounts on my credit report. So I end up filing bankruptcy so I won't be responsible for it. At that time, I did have a car, which was a Toyota Camry. So I did file a Chapter 7, but I end up doing some type of agreement where I continue to make my monthly payments on my car, so that way I can keep my car, because I needed a car to get around, to get back and forth to work and the doctor appointments as well. So I did keep my car in my Chapter 7. So some things you can keep, but like credit cards and all the other stuff, put it in Chapter 7, because that's not my responsibility. So they included, but I did keep my car, and I still continue to make the monthly payment. So that's how I was able to come back from bad credit, because I still have monthly payments on my car. And I had got my car, and I was still making the monthly payments, but my credit score was like a 530 at that time. And no, it wasn't a 530. It's probably less. It was less than a 530, because once they clean up your bankruptcy and everything get discharged, you still have some stuff left on your credit report that you have to get rid of as well too. And it would show like, hey, even though it's zeroed out, it's still negative on your credit report. So I did have some of those things on my credit report, but I ended up cleaning that up by disputing it with the credit bureaus. And I also got my bankruptcy removed off my credit report as well, before the 7-year or before the 10-year mark of it being removed from your credit report. So once again, you can get bankruptcies removed from your credit report, you guys. It's just very challenging, and you have to continue to challenge them. So it's not an overnight process. I promise it's not. Because it took me some time to get it off my credit. So life before the bankruptcy, I, did some research. I also asked some questions to the lawyer, what things I can do and what I cannot do. And then after bankruptcy, everything was forgiven, but my credit score was, jacked up. It was really, really jacked up. But I wanted to make this YouTube video because I want to encourage somebody. Don't file bankruptcy just because you cannot control your money. If you have the funds and you have the money, then don't file bankruptcy. Get on a strict budget, so that way you can start tackling down those debt. because I know some people who will file bankruptcy just because, but they have the money. And then now you have to wait 2 years to apply for a house. So when you file a Chapter 7 or file a bankruptcy, you have to wait 2 years to get a house. 2 years after the discharge date, not the day that you filed it, but 2 years after the discharge date, you guys. So if you can avoid a bankruptcy, avoid it as much as possible, especially if you have plans on getting a house in the future, or in the next year or two, because the rent prices are ridiculous. But anyways, you can come back from bankruptcy. So you guys, once you get a discharge, the best thing you need to do is get a secured credit card. Now, your bank may not approve you, but I have a link down below with a secured card company that I am affiliated with that will approve you. You only need a $200 deposit, and it is refundable. So I would say start off with that card first and build your credit up. Make the monthly payments, keep it below 10%, not 30%, you guys, 10%. So 10% of 200 is $20. So each time you need to have your balance below or at $20, you guys. And if you don't know your due date, if you don't know anything about the due date and the closing statement date, go watch my previous video regarding the closing and statement date, you guys. But get the secured credit card. After 2 months, 3 months, get an unsecured credit card. And then once you get an unsecured credit card, this will start helping build your credit up. You guys, no lie. I end up putting my credit score into a 630, 100 points, you guys, because once again, I didn't have no credit cards after bankruptcy. So credit utilization is 30% of your score. That definitely helped me tremendously. And I started, like I said, paying on time, and I still have my car note on file. So I didn't need to get an installment loan. If you do not have a car note or any type of installment loans, if you have student loans, you will be good. But I would just say continue to focus on the revolving debt, which is the 30%. And then continue to make your payments on time. You guys, I will say that your credit will increase and you will be able to rebuild your credit after bankruptcy. So it does take time to rebuild it, but stay consistent. Keep those utilizations down. And if you, like I said, if you do not have a car note, if you do not have any type of installment loans, then you need to get a secured personal loan with your bank, because I ended up doing that with, at that time I had LGE Credit Union. And what they did was you put I did $500 on a secured loan, not a credit card, but on a secured loan. So that way that could be in my installment section of my credit profile. So installment loans, you get the money back because it's refundable. It's your money, but continue to make the monthly payments for 6 to 12 months. This will help increase your credit score in case you do not have, like I said, no car note and you don't have student loans. And if you do have student loans, I still would recommend for you to get the secured credit, not the secured credit card, that too, but I do recommend for you to get the secured loan. You can check with your local bank. Sometimes some banks are kind of funny when it comes to after you file bankruptcy, but I think you should be good. You do want to ask some questions to your bank. If you, whoever you bank with, ask some questions. Now, I do know that every bank do not approve you for a secured loan or a secured credit card, because even if it's your money. So once again, if you do need a secured credit card, the description below where you will see it. But I want to just say it is life after bankruptcy, you guys. Just follow the steps that I gave you guys and then come back and let me know. Also, don't forget to dispute those transactions. Those accounts that's on your credit report that was included in the bankruptcy, you guys. It should not be on your credit report. You can get those removed. However, It is a little bit challenging, so don't give up. But if you need help, your girl got you, you know, I got you. But yeah, thank you guys for watching my YouTube channel. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. Bye.